I hope you're keeping well. We're here with the review of the US markets along with the trends in the US dollar, Bitcoin, oil, and gold. So, markets are holding steady after a bit of a rough ride. There was some volatility in the metals overnight as well, with silver plunging further. However, the markets have held steady as there has been rotation of the stocks from the tech sector into other sectors. And therefore the S&P 500, the Dow Jones, and the Nasdaq have all held their ground. They're hovering around the same mark as they were yesterday. There has been a productive call between Donald Trump and Xi Jinping, and that is also encouraging the markets. However, the markets remain on edge because of the tech sector sell-off and the sell-off in the commodity market on the precious metals. Bitcoin has been taking a hit through this whole time. It continues to drop. It has dropped further. It's hovering around the 71,000 mark at this point in time. In fact, it's dropped further to 70,000 while we've been talking. Oil prices have come down ever since there has been negotiations ongoing between the United States and Iran, and the possibility of a conflict has reduced. Oil prices have come down, and with that, gold prices have come down as well, hovering around the 4,900 mark, because gold, being a safe haven asset, is not as much in demand now that the markets are rallying and there's a possibility of peace in the Middle East. Having said that, my long-term prediction for gold remains that gold will climb further. It will go higher than its all-time high of 5,500. So stay tuned for that, because I think gold will continue to climb after this temporary phase where there's a bit of a lull. The euro is also weakening against the US dollar. US dollar was there was a period of weakness in the US dollar, but that seems to the US dollar seems to be pairing its losses, and the euro seems to be weakening. Not much though, and I think the euro will pick up again. I think this is a temporary phase, especially as the markets rally. I think the US dollar will weaken. So I think the euro will gain strength against the US dollar. So watch out for that. So that is the story so far. Today, I think the markets will come down. I don't expect the markets to rally. I think Bitcoin will also drop further, so will oil, and so will gold. And once the markets come down, the US dollar will gain in strength and it will rally against the euro. That is my prediction for the markets for the rest of this week.